KJGX1 and we're here another story quest of Genshin Impact. How are they? So today doesn't know who Cocogoat is basically Ganyu. Oh god, I love this. Okay, let me see where it starts the story quest. And it seems it starts over here. In Wanshan Parlor, if I remember correctly. Hello someone, how you doing? By the way, I literally just saw your messages. Come on, I'm not a princess. I already told you a lot of times that I'm not a princess. How you doing, I mean? Welcome back to the stream. Oh god, this is a wonderful day. And let's see. Okay, I just need to. I'm not a princess. Okay. Over here, it will be good. There we go. So let's get started with the story quest.
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating.
Huh? You're...
Oh, that's nice. That's good that you help a lot of people around. Especially in Genshin.
Servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Jueyun Karst. She's the general secretary of the Liyue Qixing. We've only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back.
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respect. To deliver a letter to Jueyun Karst and bring the Adepti the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying there is still so much to do. She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
Should I say, shouldn't you get back to work, or the Adeptus lineage is truly remarkable? You know what? Let's get the bully one. I'm going to play the role of the bully, so I'm just going to say, shouldn't you get back to work?
We don't even know how long we've been working. We feel guilty for taking even a short breather like we are now.
Looks like you got a serious emergency on your hands.
Speaking of Jueyun Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Of course! We've been there lots of times.
That's good news. Could you go to Jueyun Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before we collapse under this workload.
Seems like I'm the only one who can do it indeed. I'll do it. Lives are at stake here. I'm going to go. I'll do it. Lives are at stake here.
We're saved. In Cloud Retainer's abode, you might as well start looking for her there.
It's about time she came back to work. Otherwise...
Well, I'm not going to lie. I love helping a lot of people too, because when I started, this is something that I probably didn't say, but when I started this game, I didn't know basically nothing about Genshin Impact. I just loved the story that I wanted to go into it more. And I let allow so anybody can join my world. And these randoms joined my world and they helped me so much. They helped me unlock every single teleportation waypoint from Mondstadt, Liyue, and I couldn't go into Inazuma by that time. But wow, that was a great help. They helped me defeat a lot of bosses, and that encouraged me to be like, you know what? When I'm very good at this game, I'm going to help those who are in need. And I'm going to try to be one of the best damage dealers in Genshin Impact.
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
And there we go. We
So
started.
Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mel Outsung?
Okay, so it must be around here.
We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there.
By the way, how's the weather in your region right now, wherever you live? Is it cold, hot, rainy? Is it burning like right now where I live? This is just way too ridiculous how hot it is here in Las Vegas. I can tell that in the Amazon... It's called Amazon? No, it's... I forgot how it's called. But I remember it's a little more hotter than here.
Huh? The person standing over there. That's Ganyu. We finally found her.
Wait, what? There was a Geoculus over here the whole time? Where is it? Sorry if I don't start the story quest. Is that it's rare when I encounter Geoculus without even knowing that there's one over here. Oh, what? Okay, I'm gonna just place this as enemies for now. Didn't know that I had that thing over here. Wow. I don't think I even have it in my well account, these enemies. Let's talk to Cocogoat.
Here you are.
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here?
Both.
I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yua High Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back.
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
The most unused DPS, I probably would say that is, rather Barbara or how's it called, or Lisa, because they just don't deal that amount of damage. I have to admit it. I only managed to see one main Barbara, and I was wow. I could deal only like around 5,000 damage around that, but still, it was kind of amazing to see a main Barbara.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave. My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Bai Xiao, and Bai Shi.
Wait, I have seen Yai mains, and wow, they deal a pretty good amount of damage. But Yai mains, normally people use Yai as a sub DPS, not as a main DPS. But the ones who are main Yais actually do a good amount of damage. I can tell for your perspective. I never saw damage like your. But a few days later, I saw a video about well Yai main, and wow. It literally dealt almost 500,000 damage by the ultimate. It was amazing.
Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Chi Sing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well.
There's a huge misunderstanding.
I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Jueyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer, we're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow, you Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well.
Chat about the old times?
Ah, the matter leaves you at an impasse then. Conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Ah, yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
I'm a bit curious indeed. But I'm going to say now that's a good topic. I'm going to go with that one.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
That's so cute.
Cloud Retainer?
Oh, come on, Ganyu. That's so cute.
Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Wow. Ganyu didn't take it pretty, let's just go ahead. It seems you didn't read the room.
One's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
Yeah, that's the opposite that you did, Cloud Retainer.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? Huh. But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Pretty interesting. But it's like everybody. If you are different and you're in some. Let's take it like this. A friend of you invites you to a party, and you go with him. You don't know which kind of party it is, you just go with him. And you end up like in a club, but suddenly he leaves, and he left you in the club by yourself. If you're somebody so shy, you're not going to be able to hang along with anybody. You're going to feel lonely. But if you're actually a little, you're like how's it called? Is it introvert? I think it's introvert. You will be able to like hang along, meet new people, and start new conversations. So Ganyu is the type of shy that doesn't know how to get along with anybody. Like you need to approach to Ganyu and not Ganyu to you, basically to like have a connection, basically.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end.
She should be in the southern part of Mount Aotsong right now, preparing for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then.
Okay, I wonder how it's going to be this combination. Pyro with Pyro, but first I'm gonna change my build. I'm going to change Razor for Barbara.
I'll take care of it.
That way I can apply freeze and then do melt, or opposite. Melt and then freeze. Let's see. I'm too lazy to walk all the way there. So I'm just teleporting. Okay.
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here?
Let's just make it obvious. We want to keep you company.
Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
I just don't have a bow user, so I hope I get to use Ganyu right now. I failed that very badly. Okay. I literally just fell that way too badly. That's okay. I think I can make it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay.
Born of ice and frost.
That literally just messed me up. Okay, there you go.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
Okay. I don't think I can make this shot, but let's see. Okay, we got that one. Okay, let's see. Oh! No! 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 No!
Must press on.
That was cheating. I literally got locked into it and I couldn't move. I have to do that again. That was cheating. That was cheating. I literally couldn't move at all. I was locked into the animation. Okay, let's start again.
So here...
Why did you come here?
Yay!
This trial was prepared. The training is much to her
Is it...
No, I'm aware of your strength. If you're ready.
That was literally cheating. I don't know why that happened. I did a very awesome trick shot, and that's how MiHoYo pays me. Oh, I failed it. Oh, that's okay. A little bit closer. Hey, hello one. How you doing? Okay, let's see if I don't fail this shot again. Okay, I got that one. Let's see. This is the last one that's pretty tricky. Oh, no! No! Not again! Not again! No! No! Oh my god, that is
Next
cheating! MiHoYo, why are you doing this to me? I have to get there quickly as possible. I can't believe it, 2 times in a row. What is that even? Oh my god, I don't know if I'll make it. MiHoYo needs to patch this thing where if you get locked into no! Oh my god. You know what? Let's see if I can teleport up. I hope it doesn't ruin the challenge though. Oh, I cannot teleport. Dang it. How do I even get up? I mean, her attack does that, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it. Teleport me back, please. This glitch ruined me for a second time. This is just something else. Let's just get
Why did you come here?
The conversation.
This trial was... I'm aware of your strength. If you're ready.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot 2 of them, and in the last one, I'm just going to try to get close to it. But yeah, MiHoYo definitely needs to patch this. MiHoYo, if you're watching this, please patch that because it literally cost me the game 2 times in this story quest. Okay, I got it.
There's a
again.
lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
Oh, remove. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Okay, got that? I'm not going to step on that area because we saw what it did to me 2 times in a row. And there we go. That is way much better. I was indeed so mad for what just happened to me.
Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda.
How am I failing this? Okay, we got it. Oh, it's
We're waiting.
No, I'm not mad. It's the fact that I literally got the glitch 2 times in a row and failed the challenge. I usually do these challenges pretty easy. Wasn't expecting that a glitch would ruin the... Oh, what? I have to say that that's kind of cheating. Oh, finally. That was so annoying, not gonna lie.
We've completed the task. What do you think?
Perhaps
I
I
agree.
made a good Adeptus.
You possess many qualities similar to those of Adepti, despite having none of their blood.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
Yes, I know this song. Everybody who's been playing Genshin Impact for a long time knows this song of the Chi-Chi. I pull a Chi-Chi, lost 50-50. Okay. It's Mountain Shaper.
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Xiao?
Huh. So it's Xiao. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are. Let's go.
Oh. Well, I got catching. Got so mad and sad. But I'm still not giving up. I got a Chi-Chi, lost 50-50. And here we go with Xiao.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer. I
don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Pretty cold-hearted. But Xiao becomes more open open mind once we meet him in the chasm.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
Hello, Echo Jr. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's do the trial. Oh, it's a monolith. So we're going to face a few enemies. Time to see the true potential of Ganyu.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Yeah, pretty easy. Oh, here we go.
Born of ice and frost.
Let's dance!
Access denied.
If I'm honest, this Ganyu is not as powerful
Born of
as
ice and frost.
my,
No touching.
Ganyu build.
Access denied.
Retribution!
Out of the frying pan, into the butt!
Leave it all to me. Born of ice and frost.
Okay, any more enemies?
Access denied.
This is the trial of Ganyu. It's not my actual Ganyu. And something else is that I'm in my free-to-play account. I'm not in my real account right now. Well, the TV comms are pretty nice.
Let the show begin.
I must leave no stone. Born of ice and frost. This is long overdue.
Third it is.
Oh my god! I love to see that kind of
No
stuff.
touching.
Wait, Ganyu and Zhongli? Yes, I have sucrose. Wait, if we're getting Ganyu and Daddy Zhongli, I'm
Access
definitely
denied.
going to do the rerun. I'm
Listen,
definitely going to get
as
Zhongli
long as you stick to your own
and
path,
Ganyu.
it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Where is it? 3 of the characters that I'm definitely going to roll again. It's going to be my main Eula, Ganyu, and Daddy Zhongli. Those are my main survivors, that characters that I want to pull for. The reason I'm not using Sucrose is because she currently is not built. I need to work with her in a few things.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
The lone wolf is truly admirable, and I have to
From
agree.
tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
Have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti! Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
Such a materialist. I can see why Xiao finds his type of troublesome. And I'm going to agree. Such materialist.
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say...
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
I literally want to kick his ass right now. Don't take it wrong what I'm saying, but I literally want to kick his ass.
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
No, that's not what I mean.
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living.
That is true.
It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Honestly, I just want to... I don't know.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy.
Most of the people in Teyvat are very dependent. Yeah, that is true. Let's get an example. The Knights of Favonius, they literally don't do anything. They just wait for Master Jean to basically solve all their problems. Conria, if I remember, was the only nation that actually were independent. They didn't need anything of gods or whatever. But the gods didn't like that, so that's why they destroyed Conria.
A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money?
Show some respect.
How dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
He might sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
If I was the traveler, I would probably send him flying away with a little bit of extra fire.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said... He was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that I...
You better stuff okay.
But
yeah.
I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true! Just believe us!
Alright. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go!
Yep. Exactly, that was what I was thinking. The tornado of the traveler. Let me see. Okay, let's teleport here. Now that I think about it, isn't why there's not a main story quest for Kuching? Because I know that she was one of the first 5-star characters, but I didn't actually have a story quest with her. It's kind of weird.
We're finally back!
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right! Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
I'm too lazy to run all the way there, so I'm just going to do something very quickly. The power of teleportation. Nothing can compare to that power. Oh god. So let's see. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Let's see. I normally like to take this this route. Oh, I got stuck. So where's the Cocogoat milk? Oh, it's over here.
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh, that's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
Is that... It is! It's Lady Ganyu. I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
Workaholic. Yes, I agree.
Lady Ganyu? Why are you calling her that?
Little Miss Ganyu.
Please don't also start calling me that.
Why not? Honestly, I love to tease Ganyu.
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Not gonna lie, that sounds like a very great, how do I call it? A very great way to live his life. Even though he has, like, fortune and all that, he just stays humble and do what he loves to do. That's amazing about Uncle Tien. He's somebody that I admire in the world of Genshin Impact.
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
Ah, what an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself. I guess I must have done something right over the last, however many decades.
Well, let me think about it. Venti doesn't like to control Mondstadt. Zhongli just wanted to stop being a god and being just a normal, regular human, even though he can still live for ages. And A, or Raiden Shogun, was only seeking for since they kind of didn't care that their Gnosis was stolen. Yeah, we can all agree that Genshin Impact is the greatest game ever.
Uncle Tien, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. It's not intentional, just a habit from my younger days. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qi-Sing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qi-Sing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at UAI Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
With pleasure. Solving the Qi-Sing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character, just like that, huh? Let's move then to Yuhai Pavilion.
Okay. You know what? Since we're going to go all the way up, I'm going to do this. Let's just make a little plunging attack. Oh god. I'm not going to lie, and actually I apologize for everybody who is fan of Ganyu. I used to think that she wasn't that good at all when I first used her. And it was because I didn't know how to use Ganyu. And normally I do not use many bow characters when I first started, so I kind of thought that she was useless until I discovered her real potential. I didn't know that Ganyu was that powerful. I mean, you can see about...
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long.
Well, we could say that like for example, Ayato used to be a support, but we know how Genshin community is, so we managed to find a way to make Ayato a main DPS, and what amazing DPS he is. But yeah, I still have to work on my Ayato and my well account.
I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qi-Sing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yua High Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
Oh yeah, I remember when I helped you with your Ganyu build, I mean your Hu Tao build. Your Ganyu is not that bad. I have to admit it, but you need to work a little bit on her attack. Not gonna lie.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Ms. Ganyu.
You want him to expose each
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
I think I know who are we going to meet, if I remember correctly. We're going to meet this scumbag that literally wants to... that treated us like slaves, if I'm correctly. Yep, we're going to this scumbag that treated us like slaves when we were doing the main quest of Daddy Zhongli. You know what? I don't even care about this.
Time for retribution!
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuehai Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuehai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That Tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Don't worry. My PlayStation sometimes explodes too. So don't worry.
Observations.
Hello, Roshan 2009. How you doing? Welcome to the stream of Cocogoat and Xiao.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word.
Bolai takes some time to examine Second Life's tax record.
Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongsheng.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Qingsa Village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Balleye.
Oh, please, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence.
I'm afraid I can't go to Jinxa Village.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, that's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
Best Yai main in the chat, lol. I agree. Wait, so where we have to go again? Oh my god, that is far. I'm going to teleport, not just go there. Let's see. Kinshi Village. How it's pronounced? Is it Qingxi Village, or how it's pronounced the name? Sorry about my speaking. I'm not very good pronouncing names. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen your main damage, Yai main, so I'm probably going to join later your world because I definitely want to see your new damage. Okay, let's gather the evidence.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Jinxa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Paimon's sorry.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away, then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balleye was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here. But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
If I had to guess, I think that these trollmakers are treasure hoarders.
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
Old man, but still working. That man needs a trophy.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Ah, over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatui.
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry.
Helping peoples is one of the greatest parts of Genshin Impact, in my opinion. I agree. I totally agree.
Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it My intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
I still feel this is not good, but okay. First, I'm going to do a plunge attack, then I'm going to heal, and last...
You'll get frostbite.
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
Cold cut planner. It's time for a flash freeze. Frozen food.
Eat this!
Ow! Oh no!
Verdict is...
Flash frost.
Oh, I feel very happy.
Oh, you scoundrels!
I can help you later to farm more Crimson Witch flames, but not now. But yes, later.
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Qingce village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
Who dislikes Yai main?
About to... what?
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Qingce Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
Yep, he is definitely the victim.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries. That's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
I didn't know that Ganyu has a bully personality too.
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
Good choice.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
Okay, something that I'm planning to do is that I'm going to swap the artifacts of my Raiden and put it on Yai Miko to see if I can deal more damage than your Yai main. I'm probably going to try to do that. But now that I think about it, my Raiden is still not completely done, so probably you can still deal more damage than me.
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hair churls. Let's show them what we got.
Oh, don't fall. I hate when I climb mountains like that. Okay, here we go.
Boba, get the...
Leave it all to me.
Let's dance.
Time for retribution!
More? Oh my god.
Steady us.
Let's just end this quickly. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, let me read the chat. We should have a competition. I can beat every single boss with just Yay. And do you have deluxe skin? Oh wait, what? So responding on the question, yes, we can have a competition. And yes, I do have a deluxe outfit, but it's on my well account, not on my free-to-play. Ouch.
Leave it all to me.
I'll protect us.
Time for retribution!
All clear. Quick, let's look around for the invoice.
What do you mean with the quality? Is the quality bad of the video or something?
This one is an invoice from One Man Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
I don't know about the quality issues. I'm running it at 760 frames, I think. I'm not sure, but I will check it out later because it is weird. But yeah, it is weird about the quality, if you say, because right now I'm having good internet. The internet is still directly connected to my PlayStation, so... And I decided to place the quality a little high, so it shouldn't be any problem. How does it look on your screen? Okay.
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Just one thing. There's this glitch. If you're watching it through YouTube, basically, and your phone, sometimes it happens that if you have it the highest quality that you can have it, sometimes it will glitch your screen and it will make it look like a rainbow color. Like it will distortion some colors of the video.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
So I don't want to say that name now that I just realized it's weird. But yeah, if you have that problem, just go to your screen and just lower the quality of the video, and that should be enough to make it look normal again. And that's what you have a problem with the stream right now.
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
Talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Balai's aid.
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back. He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate? I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position, that's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
Oh.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had.
My day was so great, but how's the day of everybody who's watching my stream right now?
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well. I appreciate your help.
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat.
Paimon, don't forget your manners.
Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
That's good. Honestly, I hope that each day is a very good day for each one of us. Including those who even don't watch my stream. Like, everybody needs to have a good day. Needs to find the positive things on life. Even though the world is currently trash right now, we still need to find a way to be happy.
If it's
not
just
laying
a
ourselves
meal,
down.
there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
The kiosk has to be over here. Yep, it's here. Let's see. Go to Genshin Cast for a meal point. Okay. By the way, I'm going to check the screenshot later of the stream to see how it looks like. Not gonna lie, Ganyu is very cute.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu.
Eula is my best character for damage. That's why I praise Eula so much, because she's a great damage dealer. But I'm just saying the facts. Ganyu's cute.
Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuehai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuehai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as
secretary in your own right.
Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Oh, wow.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, too. At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
Huixin. I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Just something else. If you don't know how to get condensed resin, you need to level up the reputation level of Liyue. And by doing that, you'll be able to get eventually the... I remember it's level 3 or 4 of reputation of Liyue. That way you can get the artifact to craft condensed resin.
Witness. It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's gone through, the stories of its people. But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huixin, you don't know how important those words are to me. You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. Apart from my contract with Rex Lapis, they rely on me, accept me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing's secretary. Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence. No
She
time
just
to waste.
realized.
Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry.
Not gonna lie, how Paimon is still hungry after eating all that. By the way, everybody make sure that you drink water. I don't want anybody to be dehydrated right now. And same for me, I just drink a little bit of water. That's why I muted myself. No, I still haven't got Klee. I searched on my pity and I still have to do at least 30 wishes to reach pity. On my free-to-play account, I just need to do 10 more wishes to have a guaranteed 5-star character. But on my well account, I don't have that much pity build. Oh god. I just hope that I can manage to get it. Something I've been trying to do currently is try to farm as much Primo Gems that I can farm just to get a good 5-star character. I don't know how much 3 gallons of water is, not gonna lie. Normally I do 1 wish at the end of the stream in this account. Like each stream that I do at the end of
Did you fall asleep standing up?
in the end of the stream, I always do like 1 or 2 wishes, depending on how much Primogens I have.
Look! Look who's back!
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you 3 are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break...
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Actually, that happened to me. Not gonna lie, yeah, I mean, sometimes I have to wake around 3 or 4 in the morning just to get some water because I don't know. I feel the necessary of drinking a lot of water.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes. There's one more thing. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now. To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Oh yeah, that's funny. And that's the part of Cocogoat's story quest. And we need to do the second one. That is kind of true. Well, it depends normally on what your body offers. And there we go. Now we're going to the most infamous Xiao. The best warrior of all the Yakshas, I think. Where was it again? Oh, it's over there. And we have a very good time, so I think we'll be able to do these 2 story quests in less than 2 hours and a half, I think. I hope so. Let's see. Oh, those Hilichuris look kind of possessed by the karma of Xiao. Let me just kill them.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilichurls over there? Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilichurls before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different. Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshu Inn too. The guests are in great danger. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them.
This is going to be way too easy.
I must leave no... Let's dance.
Burn!
There you go.
These super evil hilichurls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind too. Hey, seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing.
That's a sigil of the Adeptus.
Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the hilichurls. Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears. But the magic he was using seemed even more Adeptus-y than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi?
He's just a bluffer, but he redeemed himself, and that's what it feels the more good about it.
Ahem. Hello! Allow us to introduce ourselves.
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Think nothing of it. One certainly doesn't. Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
We're just travelers passing by.
My name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
One sees. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply. The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars, though one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher. One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross.
There's a question. My favorite song, I have too many, but we're talking about the songs from Genshin Impact. I would say the one from Yoimiya in the Arataki Ito event, where we had the drum event. That's my favorite song. And the worst support, I don't know, honestly, because each character has their own synergy with a correct team, and if you know how to use correct support, you can deal massive damage or have a good combination. It's just like that. So I don't know who can be the worst support.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leela were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon? Yet it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
Okay, let's talk to this
Have
one.
you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine. I believe that now, there is finally some hope for my ailing father. Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true Adeptus, no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you.
Well, for the best support, it depends on your team comms. For example, if you want a healer and buffer, the best one I can recommend, it could be Bennett. Everybody knows Bennett. He's a buffer and a healer at the same time, so I can say that he is one of the top 3 supports. The second one that we have, it must be Xingqiu. Xingqiu is a very great healer, and it also deals a lot of water apply damage. And final and last one, I would say that it could be rather Fischl or Raiden Shogun, or as everybody knows, A, because they both give a lot of energy recharge and they deal a lot of massive damage off how's it called, off team. How do I say it correctly? Let me think about it. Off field. So yeah, that should be the 3 best supports that I think is the most powerful ones.
Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mistflower in it, though. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon, I just know it. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they? I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of an Adeptus is a monumental affair. Just look at the rite of dissension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to.
So what we can say is that this guy scams everybody just to offer them help for a sigil that doesn't even belong to him.
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose. Oh, are you believers too? After my fiancé had been left, I cried every day. But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise. I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it.
Whoever dies cannot return from the dead. That's how it works. Even in real life. I haven't heard about, except in the Bible, I haven't heard anybody that have returned from death.
I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
From their imagination, I'd say.
Surely you jest. There was once a senior adeptus, Xie Wuliang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material. In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
Nope. It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Why do you wear a mask? Or, you know what, I'm just going to be aggressive. Go on, take it on, let me see.
Hey, isn't that a bit inappropriate?
Indeed. It would be inappropriate for one to remove one's mask. One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes?
Okay, let's go. Where's my sibling?
One senses that a tragic tale lies behind this wish. So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant. But first, one must see some proof of your faith.
What's that supposed to mean?
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
Actually, there's an incredible amount of scams in Liyue, but what do you expect from the City of Contracts?
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all.
Let's just go to the point. I think he wants some more.
That's right! Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus' help, didn't they? Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us.
Paimon, see the bigger picture.
You don't even have a vision. Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they? Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work. Why don't we head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
Wait, I get a new recipe by doing this quest? Let's see, let's teleport over here. Honestly, if I was a traveler in that moment, I would be like, yeah, this is definitely a scam. I can just call it perception because the way how somebody talks, and if they don't want to reveal something so simple as just taking their mask off, that means that something is just way too weird. Like, something doesn't make sense.
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again. Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
That should probably be Arataki Ito. If there's somebody who tries to sell their vision, it will probably be Arataki Ito. But I do remember that there was a contest with Beidou about fighting with a traveler to earn a vision, but it was a visionless master.
Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself? Really? What's so fishy about him? Did anything from anyone? Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use. Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that desk over there.
What kind of librarian sends you to find a book over a bunch of books? Wow. Let's see. Oh, Yaksha's. Where was it again? No, it was over here.
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyan, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
That was an amazing story. I totally forgot
It's
about
about
it.
the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defend Liyue. Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you?
About the soul surviving
So,
Yaksha.
there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy?
No, he's a scam.
No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years. The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. It's so tragic. After everything they went through in all their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead. The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations, all of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second! Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilly churls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about?
Yep.
Yep. Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points.
Okay. First of all, I don't remember about the story of Ningguang. I remember that I did it, but it's been a long time ago since I did it. And the second thing is that I decided to stream and do YouTube videos because of one streamer, and it's called Eddie VR. I used to watch his videos and his streams. Wow, he was so funny and hilarious. And that made me like, you know what? I want to make people laugh too. I want to make people feel comfortable and enjoyful of all the streams and videos that I post. So that's how I became a YouTuber. I started by little, but I feel that one of these days I'll be able to make everybody laugh and have a good time.
So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil looking hilly trolls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right? Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Jueyun Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory. To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure.
Yes, Eddie VR. I used to watch first one of his normal channel that used to play games on a computer, and then he moved to the VR, and that's when I started to make videos. By the way, one more thing about me doing videos is that I want to help people to pass through the games that they feel like it's difficult to either to level up or simply a little advice. If they would need something, I just want to let them know that I can help them. But in the games normally that I play, I normally don't play that many games, but still the games that I have experience, I just want to help other people. That's one of the reasons that I became a YouTuber.
Alright, let's head back to Wangshu Inn!
But thinking about everything, something that I realized is that I really don't became a YouTuber because of supposedly that they can pay you or something like that. Now that I think about it. I will do it later, but it depends on time because even though I stream and everything, I still have to go to work every morning, and it depends on how much time that I have left. But I did a stream about my whale account, and I actually posted a YouTube video about me completing the Spiral Abyss world chamber 9 to 12, if I remember, something like that.
Flee at my command, foul demons! Flee! Why won't you flee?
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here, too. We have to step in.
Oh, wait. This is not my whale
Leave it all
account.
to me.
By the way, I literally just tried to make my team comp my main account for some reason.
Oh, I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar? Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power! No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier!
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow. Were one but given another opportunity...
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you, then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious. Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Okay, let's go. I think we'll be able to meet Xiao in any moment.
Oh, it's that Conqueror of Demons again. No wonder.
Xiao! How you doing?
I remember you. I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you are exorcising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean...
So,
yeah,
Xiao is the final Yaksha.
Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Oh.
He sure does say one a lot. For real?
Poor Xiao.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help!
And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now!
Well, come on then.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this. But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this.
We're going to finally use Xiao. I can't believe it after a long time. I'm so excited. We cannot use any of these party members. We're going to be only able to use Xiao in this domain. But who cares? We're going to be able to use Xiao. I'm so excited. It's been so long since I managed to use a Xiao. I have Xiao in my whale account, but I never build him, so he doesn't do any damage.
Ooh, this place gives Paimon goosebumps.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma. You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods.
Disappear!
Okay, we already know about this, so... I need to get closely to...
Worthless! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Worthless!
This is the only reason why I love that much, this quest, because we can actually do infinite plunge attacks.
Worthless! Here! Here!
Bane of all evil. That must be the power you got for being a vigilant Yaksha, right? I must just realize that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time too.
Star Snatcher? I am aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
So he is a fraud! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
I love Xiao. But not in a bad way. Don't think wrong. I must hurry because otherwise I'm going to lose all my health.
Boring! Worthless! 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 Here! Worthless! 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 Here!
Oh, nice.
Worthless! Here! Worthless!
And we finished
It
the
is
trial.
good that we came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable. Now, this Star Snatcher you speak of, what is the situation?
Ooh, Paimon will tell you.
An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
I actually agree. I don't know why. Well, partly it's just because how the story it is, but yes. People usually get scammed that easy in real life.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Xiao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Oops. Paimon spoke without thinking again.
Yep, you spoke too much.
Oh, one more thing. That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait, truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
Great minds think alike! Paimon agrees. We've got to show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us. And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star Snatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again.
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
Who said anything about killing him?
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream. But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, some mist flowers will probably do, right? But as for the censer and the 7 lamps... probably not the kinds of things they're gonna just stumble across in the wild.
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng? The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. You should still be able to find some ceremonial items there. Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I will teach you how to use this art.
It's too sad that we're not going to be able to use Xiao anymore unless we get to the Chasm, if I remember. For those who've been doing who did already the Chasm event, did we get to use Xiao again or not? I don't remember. Wait, is it the Chasm or the Chasm? How is it pronounced? Yeah. By the way, now that I think about it, my friend, he's a main Xiao, and he has almost 100% crit rate in his Xiao. It's insane. I never seen somebody with that much crit rate. Okay, let's go gather all the ingredients that we need to cook this poor man's souls to make him feel at ease. Let's see.
Ooh, this temple...
The spirit soars the mountains high, while the body rests as the world goes by.
I didn't know that Pervasive was Yaksha by that time.
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to pilfer the tools of worship for their own ends.
We know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. Honest.
For the dream trawler ritual, I trust.
Wait, what?
How'd you know that?
I don't know, but if you send me a request to join the teapot, I can probably accept it while doing the story quest.
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti arts.
Wow. Paimon's never heard of that happening before.
It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you. They serve little purpose here, in any case. Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
Okay, let's take this.
This sensor should be fine, right? At least it isn't as run down as the shrine. So next, we just need to grab the 7 star lamps, right? The sooner we start, the sooner we'll be done.
Okay, I think the lamps are these. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Paimon thinks we've got all the ones we can use now. But let's say bye to that guy before we leave, shall we? Huh? Where'd he go? He was right here!
I presumed that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
Ah! It's that guy's voice! Hello? Where are you?
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the Adepti art known as mortal lingering. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and sensor used in the mortal lingering ritual, my form is no longer visible to you. I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle. Today is the anniversary of my death. My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here. That aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma.
Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering. I am truly ashamed.
Don't say that, Pervases. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out. A selfish indulgence, even.
I have a question. How do you scare Yai Main? Someone? That sounds pretty interesting.
Pervases.
I apologize. Birthdays are joyful occasions, but by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death.
Oh. Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two. And please pass on my regards to the Conqueror of Demons. If only I could taste some authentic grilled tickerfish once more. By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Pervases the Yaksha. We should get going. But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
Believe it or not, sometimes I still make offerings on his temple and my whale account. Okay, I'm gonna teleport there and I'm just going to plunge directly to the site. Good thing that I actually redid this quest, otherwise it will be a little hard. Okay. Wait, there's a Geoculus over here too? How did I never notice it? Where is it? Give me a second. I'm just going to... start over here. Nah, that's not true. Wait, now that I think about it, it actually worked in this account. I should probably test it out. Let's go to Nightfall. I remember that I sacrificed my Razor, and I actually got D-Look instead of Razor, so it probably will work.
Have you gathered the items for the ritual? This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless, almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti arts. Where did you come by them?
Oh, and, he says hi!
Pervases. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Pervases might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace. Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual. Place the censer in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Adorn the area with the items of abject cold. Once this is done, we shall proceed. Yes, this will do. Now, the next step is the key to performing Dream Trawler. There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
Losing an arrow.
Seems like a real rigmarole.
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole. Failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own body, or cause the spirit to be sundered from one's flesh permanently.
Stop talking! I'm sorry!
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts, and to focus on the target of the art we are performing. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Yaksha, bring forth sin! Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract. If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly. If you have no other questions, let us begin.
Let me just get the bow character because I don't have one in my current team. Let's see, you will do for now.
At the ready.
Okay.
Then we meditate. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that fraud. Bring forth sin! It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire one arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
Okay.
We finished the ritual! And we followed all the instructions to the letter.
Close enough. Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Huh? There's something else?
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless.
What's your favorite fruit and vegetable? My favorite fruit will be apples, and my favorite vegetable will be potatoes.
Dead? Impossible. One was just lying in peaceful repose at Wangshu Inn. Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. As expected of an adept, one must indeed be in a dream.
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Huh? What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams?
What kind of onions? There's 3 types of onions. There's the purple one, the yellow one, and the white one.
Alright, time to take him down a peg. At the frying pan. I must leave.
Such impertinence.
Oh wait, I don't have
followers when one needs them. Hey, hey, stop it! Stop it! Ow! What's happening? Is this really... Please stop!
Oh, I forgot about
I surrender!
too.
No! No, never again. You almost killed me. Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two? Please, Great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
You deceive the masses with quackery, masquerade as an adeptus, exorcise demons without exterminating them, and display a callous lack of regard for life. One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
You're...
Seems like Xiao's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great, Adeptus. Might I ask your name? It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
You know about Xiao?
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I am an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas. But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. But slowly, I began to stray further and further from the righteous path.
Huh. So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
Yes. Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
That wasn't quite our intention.
Please allow me to swear this oath before the great conqueror of demons. I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti.
I will remember your oath. Now go.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness, and for all that you have done for Leah.
We
He seemed
forgot
very
about the sigil.
earnest when he was making that oath there. Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore. Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wangshu Inn first thing tomorrow and look for him.
This looks nice. So, you say that it's underneath of one of these statues? Oh, it actually is. Oh, I got stuck.
Goba, get them! Hey!
We'll need more where that came from.
So, where's the, Wait, they already collected? Oh, wait. Okay, let's just continue the quest. Okay. Okay, there you go.
Hey there, boss. Star Snatcher's staying here, right?
Okay, I'm back.
Star Snatcher. You mean the false Adeptus who wore a mask? He signed in here under the name Wang Ping An. He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage. Ah, yes. He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him.
They think that Paimon is a talking fairy?
Talking fairy? Who's that?
Well, anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe? Come on, open it! Paimon's curious!
Remember when you were doing 1k damage and at AR-25 was amazing, but now you're doing like 20k and thinking, oh, that's okay. You're talking about me, right? Yeah, I mean?
Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets.
By the time you read this letter, I will have embarked upon my journey of self-improvement. I regret that I cannot apologize to the two of you in person, but I hope that you will forgive me. Since the conqueror of demons appeared to me in a dream, I have not slept. My nights have been spent thinking about how I may fulfill my role. Not only have I deceived you two, but I have also exploited the hopes and dreams of my believers. People in dire straits often become weak, thirsting blindly after something to believe in. With my lies, I bought them false salvation, while their true desires grew farther and farther away. I know in that long era, the desires of mankind were not as complicated as they have now become. The conqueror of demons shouldered the desires of Liyue's people as he contended with demons. Wearing his mask, he concealed the weakness brought by human desire. As a false adeptus, I'm one who always wears a mask. A true adeptus only needs to wear it when facing demons. If I wear a mask to hide the evil that has corrupted my heart, then the conqueror of demons wears a mask to hide the part of him that is human. And yet, he wears the face of a demon king only that he might subdue all demons. Once I had realized all this, I became deeply aware of my own ugliness, and I understood that I truly needs to be an adeptus. I set off this journey over hill and river, strengthening my body and spirit, not because I harbor any hope of fully atoning for my sins. I do it only to earn the right to be counted among the believers of the Adepti. I have already asked someone to return the money I cheated others of. A few goods remain in my possession, but they are of no use to me on my journey of self-improvement. Please take them. Please take the sigil of permission that my grandfather left me, as well I am no longer worthy of it. I wish that you will be granted that which you desire. May we meet again. Juan Pingan and Sinner. Well, so let's not like everybody in general. Yeah, I do remember when I was dealing a very poor amount of damage when I started this free-to-play account, and I actually needed a lot of help. But thanks for all of you that have been supporting me and helping me. I'm able to deal with these enemies more easily now, and it's all thanks to you guys. I just barely applied a little of my experience, but the whole work was because of you. And I really appreciate it, and I'm thankful for everything.
Along with... Woohoo! The Sigil of Permission! Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time. Yeah. Anyway, let's go take the Sigil of Permission to Xiao, shall we?
He must be in the rooftop. Oh wait, no, it's actually in the bottom. Wow, that is indeed unusual.
Ah, there you are! We got the Sigil of Permission back. Do you want to take it?
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled tickerfish.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately.
Huh. No almond tofu this time? Well, that's not like Xiao.
Tickerfish was Pervasi's favorite dish.
Yeah, he actually mentioned it.
I just wanted to see how it tastes.
Huh.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil. Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
Uh-huh. And so, Detective Paimon and the trusty traveler solved the case and quietly slipped away.
Is that all? Wow. Wait, is that actually all? Wow, that actually was all. I feel I wanted a little bit more, but wow. And that's it. The story quest of Cocogoat, Ganyu, and Xiao the Yaksha. What amazing story quest, I have to say. We can all learn a little bit of this story quest. First of all, don't be false and don't scam. That's not good. And second, I don't want to sell about the second. That's more deeply for me, basically. But yeah, before we end this video or this stream, I'm planning to do one thing. Let's see. Do we have enough to do a wish? Yes, we do. We have enough primogens to do one wish. So I'm going to do the ritual, the first ritual that I did when I got Diluc. But this time, instead of using Razor, I'm going to use Diluc as offering, since he is now my main DPS on this account. And we'll see if we're... Let's recover our stamina. I'm actually glad that you enjoyed the stream. So everybody, we're going to do the ritual to see if we can actually get a 5-star character.
I'll scout ahead.
So, Noelle, Shangling, Razor, and Diluc, that you are my offering.
There can be no excuse for defeat.
Let's see. Kazuha, please come home. Oh, God. Well, at least we got a 4-star weapon. Okay. We did not get a 5-star, but we actually summoned a 4-star weapon. So, okay, well, I'll take it. Oh God. Let's see. There we go. So that was the ritual. Well, thank you everybody for watching my stream. I'm going to end it right now. We did not got a 5-star, but we actually got a 4-star weapon. So that's something at least. And I want to thank for everybody who's been watching my streams. And I'm going to probably make another stream, if not tomorrow, probably the day after tomorrow. So please keep in touch, those who have subscribed to me, and those who are not. If you enjoyed the video, just subscribe if you're new. And it's just clicking a button. It's not that much. You don't actually have to be forced to watch my streams. So thank you very much, someone. Thank you very much, Yai Main.